I'm Luke Cage. I'm just a normal guy. I am just trying to provide entertainment. All I want to do is go on set, punch holes in walls, say corny lines, and get paid. I'm no star. I'm no hero. Oh, so y'all don't know who this motherfucker is? Hmm? This modest motherfucker right here. Not cursing this shit. I know damn well y'all already saw the clip. Y'all up in his ass, asking his motherfucking name. She be asking about my name, goddammit. Cottonmouth. But it's all good though. Shades! Roll the clips for these stupid motherfuckers. These stupid motherfuckers need to see the clip. Roll the goddamn clip. Roll the goddamn clip.
You want some?
So before I even watched this show, I heard a bunch of people online saying that this show was too black. I just chalked it up to a bunch of Marvel fans not used to having a Marvel all black cast. I'm thinking to myself, man, if they're thinking like this for Luke Cage, then they're gonna try to rip their fucking heads off when they see Black Panther. I get done watching the series and I'm thinking to myself, okay, so you find this show too black for what reason? Scenes where they're sitting down talking about basketball, scenes where they use the term sucker, scene where they talk about popular black figures. How about the scenes when they use the word nigga? I mean, we are talking about Harlem. What did you guys expect? I mean, come on, this show has every single thing a Marvel fan would want. You have this all-powerful, invincible dude that's bulletproof, indestructible, super strength, takes from the corrupt and makes a real difference. I mean, like, what more do you want from this show? And he has these amazing powers while all being humble, which just makes him a better person because he doesn't want the spotlight. It just makes him more admired to people because they sense that about him. Now, what separates Luke Cage from other heroes is that he doesn't have that sense of, oh, I should use my powers for good and help people. With great power comes great responsibility. It really doesn't sit well with this dude. In fact, the first time he decides to use his powers to help in this show is when he decides to try to repay a debt that he owes his friend. Not a very hero-like beginning, which is what I love about this show because it's interesting and it's different. And the reason why he's interesting is because other people with powers would do one of three things. They would A, use their powers to help out their own endeavors. They would B, use their powers to become a bully and inflict their wrath on other people. Or C, they would jump straight to the hero thing and try to pick out a costume and pick out their name and join the Avengers or something. And he does neither of these things, and he decides to pick up dirty towels in a barbershop while washing dishes at night. Man, he's a better man than me. I would not be doing any of that bullshit if I had even half of his powers. I feel like this show was really interesting because not only because of Luke Cage, but because of the villains. The villains were very, very unique in their characteristics, and they brought a life to the show with how different they were. One of the villains in the show was Cornell Stokes. Now, Cornell Stokes is not as intimidating as other villains, and there was one scene where he beat a kid to death, and I feel like the people that were filming this show wanted to make that scene portray him as some evil, bad person that's intimidating, not to mess with, but in reality, to me, it just looked like he just had a temper tantrum and lost it. Then there was another scene where he threw a kid off the building, and I was like, okay, stop, stop, stop. You guys are trying to make him look intimidating when it really doesn't, portray that. It just portrays he has a bad temper. There was one scene where somebody that worked for Cornell called him Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth, a badass snake. I wanted to find out what he did in the past when he was called Cottonmouth, and some of the things that he did. There were scenes where he was little and they showed what he did when he was little and stuff like that. But I'm talking about when he was an adult, like before the show started, like when he was called Cottonmouth, what he did to earn that name and this, that, and the third, how badass he was. I felt like it would have made him more intimidating than what he was. Now this man wore shades and was mysterious standing in the background wearing the shades and was really creepy wearing the shades and was intimidating at sometimes just standing and looking at you with the shades on. You want to say something, Shades? You want to come over here and say something? Yeah, I wore shades. I wore shades a lot. It was my thing. I was sent by Diamondback to make sure that this show went right until he came in the picture. And he came in and changed everything. I did my part. Me and Mariah Dillard, we getting married. Set the date. Diamondback? Diamondback? Oh, Diamondback. The dude that they mentioned about 50 times until he came in the show. Yeah, Diamondback. Diamondback, man, he came in the show and messed everything up. He changed everything. He intimidated everybody. Now, he was intimidating. He was the only person in the show that can hurt Luke Cage. He made him bleed. Fought him. Made him bleed. Hurt him. That's how much he changed everything. Nobody can touch Luke Cage. Luke Cage didn't have nobody that was standing in his way. He did everything he wanted to do. He stopped all of Cornell's productions and his money and stuff. Luke Cage did anything he wanted to do. Diamondback came in there, made him bleed, shot him, this, that, and the third. Everything. That's how much Diamondback was a badass, man. And then I thought to myself, wait, hold up. Diamondback, Cottonmouth. Where Bill at? Thank you guys so much for watching my Luke Cage installment of my Defenders series review. Please leave a comment down below to let me know what you guys all thought of the series. And if you like my review, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And as always, guys, if you guys want to see more content from this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will be coming with the Daredevil installment next video. And until next time, forward. Always.